Look, you may not ever have to sell your XRP and not ever. And why is that? Well, guys, we are seeing around the wide world, XRP is being used right now as a medium of exchange, and especially over there in the United Arab Emirates. Now, in the United Arab Emirates, like Dubai and Abu Dhabi and all those places, you can literally pay your employees in XRP. Your employees can take that payment that they got in their XRP. They can pay their bills with it, on and on. And in fact, even an article today was highlighting the fact that you can utilize that XRP, guys, to even fill up your tank with gas and do whatever. Now, that tells me that you're not going to have to convert that XRP into fiat currencies in order to see the value and utilization of it, because of course it is a store of value and it is a unit of account. I mean, there's a million drops in one XRP, and obviously what I just said, they're medium of exchange. Now, why is this so vitally important? A lot of times folks are thinking, well, hey, when the market really hits and it goes up there, and of course, what are we talking about? We're talking about measuring this digital asset against fiat currency in terms of its value, like $100, $1,000, however many dollars, right? Guys, what if that dollars didn't even matter? Not even matter, because look, I oftentimes say, what's $1,000 today going to be 5 years from now? Well, we know what it's going to be. It's going to be $1,000. It's what will that $1,000 buy you 5 years from now? That is the main deal. Now, imagine that you start to convert that in your mind and the economy into XRP. Hey, if XRP was worth $1,000, only 10 XRP is going to get you $10,000 worth of goods, right? And that's the way you may want to think about how you will strategically position yourself with XRP. Because, guys, it is literally going to be, I believe we're moving into a system like that. You're watching stable coins, monetary instruments, CBDCs. The whole system is changing. That change is going to bring about a tremendous dynamic around the wide world. We've already seen it, like I said, in the United Arab Emirates. There are other places on Earth where you can utilize your XRP. In fact, there are places here in the United States that will allow you, to pay people in XRP. Certainly as a medium of exchange, we've had people take our coaching and, utilize XRP, give us XRP, instead of a fiat payment or using a credit card, to pay for that coaching. So definitely, we're seeing it. And that is a major shift. Why? It's a shift in mentality. Because look, when you're always thinking about, okay, what's the value? You're thinking about today's dollars, right? Oh, $100 per XRP. You're thinking about it in today's dollars. Well, when XRP hits $100 of value, it may not be measured in the purchasing power of today's dollars, right? And that's something you really want to think about when you're thinking about all these different figures that people are throwing out there. Because I believe it. Look, XRP could get up there to 4 and 5 figures. What will that 4 and 5 figures be worth? And that is how I kind of, digest it, engage it. But it's exciting to see the change in the system and to think that you and I are aware of it. Most people, guys, are totally oblivious to it. Now, here I am. I'm standing outside Fridays here in the Dallas-Fort Worth airport. And I am watching literally, look, guys, I'll turn around. All these folks, and there are heaps and heaps and heaps of them. Now, the question I want to ask you is this: how many of these folks do you believe really know what XRP is? And in fact, the impacts that are coming, in our financial system. I'm going to tell you guys, out of all the folks that are walking around here, very few, very few. And if you are aware of it, you should thank the living God, because it is allowing you and I opportunity to invest right in the protocol of a financial shift and change that has not happened probably in hundreds of years. And that's why I say this is not just a lifetime opportunity. It is a generational opportunity. Don't miss it. Guys, think long and hard about what you're doing, how you're strategically planning your investments, what you are wanting to see from it. Because everyone making an investment, guys, is looking for something down the road, right? Hoping for, as I say, something they have not yet seen. Because Judy and I often love to say, we are faith-based investors. Now, the Bible's description of faith is the evidence of things not seen, but things, oh, for big sneeze over there. Actually, someone sneezed. But the other thing is this, guys, anyone making an investment is hoping for something they haven't yet seen. And it's not guys, I oftentimes say it's not your seed, right? It's the soil putting it into. Get to know your soil, guys. Get to know your soils. So vitally important. A great day is coming, guys, and it is a major deal. And this is a question I wanted to throw out there many times because a lot of people ask, well, what will we do in this list? You might not even ever have to sell your XRP. How about that? Something to really chew on. Guys, lots of things happening. They're ready to board us here practically any minute. So I thought I would just get out there and quickly do this little Saturday question answer.